Let me start first with the top like I did earlier on. So in this case, I want to go ahead and create this rectangle 49 and 14. Remember the first time when we're doing the inner, we use the surface, but right now for the external part of the bucket, I'm going to use the surface under it. So I click on the under and I click on create sketch, and now we are creating a rectangle. Let us create a rectangle. This is getting to my way. I can change it to wireframe. So now I can make sure like the rectangle is symmetrical across this origin and give it the required dimension 49.01 and 14.01. So I close it. Let me hide this. Let's go back. And let me rename it. Here. And now from the base here, remember this is 7. So we need to go and bring it down to 7 by coming to the attachment mode position. Here, because I use the base as reference, so I just need to write 7. -7. So you see it has brought it down to the required position, and again you can change the point size to 10 so we can easily see the vertices. With that done, we go ahead and create the profile for the external side of the bucket just like we did earlier on. As usual, the XZ plane. Okay, let me close it so that we can get a reference image of the profile we want to draw. So I can just rename it. So if I double click it, same way, change it to wireframe and change this to view section. Right now we are not drawing the outer profile now. The height between the two vertices. Okay, let's first do this horizontal distance between them, which is 3.19, and the height is 2.02. The radius is 3.5. We have a line that is 4.54 and is tangential to this. Just like we did earlier, I need to find a way of changing the map mode of this sketch and attaching it to this the path like we did earlier for the inner one. So I need to come to the EST profile, come to the data, come to the flat face, and delete this. We click on the reference, and this is what we want. We'll just click on it. So yeah, we have it where we want it. Let me hide this now. As it is. So let me go ahead and complete the hack. If we just see here, we are interested in this. We want to connect this point here with an hack to somewhere. Yeah, you see, to the base here. To somewhere here. So let me use my external reference tool to make it easier for us to select. Since we're interested in the point here, so we can also use this space here. It's getting difficult to select this edge here, so I can also use this edge here, this vertex here. So I'll go ahead and connect with an arc. Yes, and I can make the arc tangential to this line. This shouldn't curve inward from here. It should stop here, somewhere here. So what it means is, like, I want to get rid of this SX edge here. I can easily do that when I use this tool, trim edge. Then I come to the place I don't want. I click it. Yeah, so it has taken that off. And so you see how very useful this external reference line is. Now I cannot draw a real line, a straight line. We'll extend it a bit further. I can give it a dimension here. Let's make it 2. Okay. And let this arc be tangential to this. Now I'm done with the profile. But again, I need to close this for it to work. So for this, let's draw a vertical line. This time around, let's give you something like 1. And remember, from here, we made this line 2. So let this. So we see this thing very well. I think it's better I go to the wireframe mode. And now let's go ahead, use this as a setup point and stop somewhere here. We do the same thing, but this time around we just need to draw this line that is so we do an arc and we allow a straight line to join. Now let's select this arc and the straight line and make it tangential. Do the same thing here, is arc and a straight line and make it tangential. And this is fully constrained. So now we're done. We just close it. Yeah, so this is the profile. With nothing selected, we click on this additive pipe tool. We select the profile first. And when we're prompted to select the part, so I click on the object and we're supposed to select the part. I just come here and select this. Now we have it, but not the way we want it to be, because it's supposed to wrap around this shape outward and not the way it is now. So to correct that, we come to this corner transition and change it to right corner, and you see that now when we click OK, we have it. As usual, as I did earlier on, I will go and close this base here. You can see the base is exposed. To do this, again, I go click on the parts and I will duplicate it and I just want this. So that created a path for me. Let me rename it. So when I click on the sweep tool, it has selected this as a profile automatically. And again, in this case, I want the edge, not the object. I click on add edge and click on the edge here. And so we have it. One more thing is this bevel, like you see in the reference model. Based with the bottom selected, I'll click on create a sketch. So we'll create a rounded rectangle. Let me change this to wireframe. Make it symmetric. And I think this should be around 49.57. And this is 14.57. And the radius is 6.17. So what we do is, let me rename it. Let's go back there again and create another rounded rectangle. This dimension is getting to my way. Let me move it. Let's make this 50. And let's make this 14. Okay, let's just go ahead and see what we have. Yeah, I think this should be fine. Let's close it. And so with this now, with the external bevel cutter selected, if I use this power pocket tool, nothing seems to happen because it only went up 5. Remember, from the base here to the base to the top here is 7. Please, we can see. So let us increase this to 7. And yes, we see the bevel we want. Apart from, of course, this edge lines and all those things out there that is making it look not too good. Now we take care of that. Like I'm just okay it. All I need to do is select the pocket tool, come to refine, and change this to true. So when I click outside there, and we see it's gone.